Sorry, I'm going to turn the volume up here. Hello, YouTube. This is Luigi the Fourth. Sorry, I spaced out there. I'm going to go over some Izzet spoilers, Volume 2. Let's do that. So, I'm going to be scrolling here, because I haven't, written down what I'm going to look over, so sorry if I re-mention some stuff. Let's go from the top, and do honorable mentions when they come, because, first of all, it's worth noting that we have Jason number 2. This card sucks. This card is, sucks. The -2 is good, but, I mean, wouldn't you rather just, cast Desperate Ravings or something? Of course, maybe, they're going to play, blue-black or something, but he's clearly buddies with Izzet, who is Izzet. Izzet. I bet they meant to do that. But yeah, he sucks. That's all I got to say. -8 also sucks, especially in constructed. For the new stuff, I didn't mention Overload when I did the first volume of spoilers. I just kind of spaced there because the first card with Overload kind of sucked, Street Spasm, but now we have a good one. So we're not going to start with that, though. We're going to start with Gutter Snipe, which is whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, it deals 2 damage to each opponent. It's a 2/2 for 2 in the red. It's kind of like Burning Vengeance, but a little different because you don't have to cast them from your graveyard, but it only deals damage to players, plus it's a creature, so it's easier to kill. So I don't think this is going to really go in my deck, but I still like it. Mizium Mortars deals 4 damage to a target creature you don't control for 1 in a red, and then you can overload it for 3 in triple red, which means it just basically rats the opponent's board. This is pretty sweet. Since Slagstorm's going out, I think this might replace it. Or maybe at least, I'm probably going to do 2 and 2 or 3 and 1 with Rolling Tumblers, because I still got to have those. And Street Spasm, you can go check that out if you want, but it sucks. I'm also going to talk about some of the Rakdos stuff, because it's freaking insane. Even though I'm not a big player of black. Let's see, scrolling. Hypersonic Dragon. Or actually, I think there was a Rakdos thing before this. Yeah, Dreadbore. It's a black and a red for a sorcery that destroys target creature or planeswalker. This is frickin' insane. I mean, I can't believe they're even gonna do this. This is just... Good God. I mean, just how are they... I don't even know what to say. What are they thinking? Of course, I don't play that many creatures or planeswalkers, so it's gonna be okay with me. I'm happy about this, but it's still a terrible idea to print it. It's so good. I don't think there's anything that rivals that. That's either black or red. I can't think of a card that I'd be playing in a black deck or a red deck that would be better than that. Doomblade, not gonna cut it. Go for the throat. I mean, it's an instant, but it's still not gonna cut it. This is just such an amazing card. Good thing they made it rare. I'm gonna try to pre-order some of those before they get too moneyful. Even Aaron Forsyth, never mind. I don't know what I was gonna say there. Hypersonic Dragon costs 3, a blue and a red. It's got flying and haste. It's a 4/4, and you can cast sorcery spells as though they had flash. So it turns Faithless Looting into an instant. It turns my Wraths into instants. I don't know what it hits for me, but nonetheless, it is a 4/4 flying haste. But I'm gonna try not to play too many good creatures because of Dreadbore. I might even cut the Charmbreaker Devils and just go with other win conditions because of Dreadbore. Yeah, I'm scared of that card, but I'm still happy about its printing. But enough about Dreadbore, sorry. Hypersonic Dragon, not incredibly good, but I can imagine how it would be really good in other things. I just don't think Burning Vengeance is the place for it. Nivix Guildmage is the new Guildmage for Izzet. Costs a blue and a red for a 2/2. You can loot for 1 a blue and a red, or you can copy an instant or sorcery for 2 a blue and a red. I think the copying thing is good, but quite frankly, you have to have some pretty sweet instant and sorceries to really take advantage of that, and I don't really have very many of those, just a bunch of little wimpy ones. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to use that guy, but again, probably good in a different deck. Rakdos' Return costs X, a black and a red. It's a mythic and a sorcery, and it deals X damage to target opponent, and that player discards X cards. I am terrified of this. Like, I can't. Oh, I'm so scared. I mean, it's just like, just gonna completely wipe out my hand. Well, actually, you know what? I'm happy about this one too. Flashback spells, my friend. Flashback spells. Why didn't I even think of that? That's good for me. That's definitely good for me. Um, but it is definitely broken, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna get banned pretty soon. There's no more Izzet cards. Chromatic Lantern is an interesting one. It's like an artifact for 3, and lands you control have tap, add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool, plus you can tap Chromatic Lantern, and add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. This seems like it might be the new Sphere of the Suns. I might run it in, gosh, what's it called? Delver Ramp, if it's not too expensive, although I am planning on running Somberwald Sage, but I'll talk about post-rotation in a different video. But for now, Chromatic Lantern, I don't know. Just don't know. It's worth noting that Shocklands are getting reprinted, and also worth noting that the new art on Steam Vents is freaking awesome. It's just so cool. And instead of doing Bouselands or Signets, they're doing these weird, spacing out. They're doing these just enters the battlefield tapped, and that's it. But they are dual colored. So then they're just called the Guild Gates, I guess. Yeah, Guild Gates. I guess they'll be good for limited. I don't really play a lot of limited, although I'd like to get into it. Let's see. We've also got Temple Garden. Oh no, never mind. Sorry. Where is it? Oh, Grove of the Guardian. Some Selesnya land. I don't even know why I'm talking about it. And Trends Guild Promenade, which is like Rupture Spire. Exactly like Rupture Spire. Sorry, I spaced a lot during this video, but it's over now. Hopefully you enjoyed it. That's all I gotta say. Bye, y'all.